everybody, what's up? So today, instead of showing you a card trick, I'm going to be showing you something you need to learn to know how to do for setup card tricks. So basically, before any kind of card trick, you want to make sure that it's shuffled, okay? And even if you can't, some have a setup and you can't shuffle the deck. So this is where these false cuts would come in. So I'm going to start with the easiest to a little bit harder and then a little really hard one. Like, not super hard, but you know what I'm saying. Like a video game levels, you know. Easy to hard. So we're going to start with like this one. Like literally anybody could do this one. So let's go ahead and learn how to do it. Guys, so this is pretty simple. The only thing you're going to need to know how to do is a swing cut, which is basically where you swing cut this into this hand, drop this on top. But I don't want to drop this on top because I forgot to show you. I have organized the deck in the new deck order, just so when this is finished, you will really know like it really isn't mixing up the deck because of the new deck order. But obviously, you guys might not want to, you know, put the cards in new deck order like I did. So just look at the top card, alright? And then look at the bottom card. And then if they're both the same when you're done, you'll know you've done it right. So let's go ahead and get with this really easy one. It looks like that. And you guys probably know exactly what I did. But if you didn't catch it, this is simply all you did. You're mimicking a normal cut when you just take half the deck and then lay the other one on top of it. That really is mixing up the deck. This one isn't. You're swing cutting, which is basically where you hold it like this, three fingers here, your thumb here, and use your index finger to pick up about half the deck and rotate it on your thumb just like that. Alright? And then you're going to kind of clamp it in between your thumb and hand just like that, and then kind of just have it in mechanics grip just like that, and then you drop that on top. But that's how you would normally do a swing cut. But basically what you're going to do is you're just going to swing cut this into this hand really quick. So it's going to look something like this. This is what you've done. Alright, so you got this. Now you're going to kind of slip off really quick and lay that down really quick. And then lay the top right back on the bottom. You've done nothing. All you've done is laid the bottom down and then lay the top right back on top of it. But it looks like you're cutting the deck when you do it like that. So do it really quick. Just slide off and lay that down. And then take this and drop it on top. And it looks like this. And it really does look like you're cutting up the deck. That's literally the easiest one. You can just, if you don't want to get into these more difficult ones or do any fancy false shuffles, all you guys say is, okay, we'll give the deck a quick cut. And most of the time, if you have a setup, they won't really notice the setup unless you got it into like blacks and reds separate or whatever. And usually you could just show, okay, there's no like, you know, setup to the deck when there really is, but they won't really see anything. So that was that one. Now let's go on and get with another one. Okay, guys, so here's this next false cut that's a little bit more difficult than the one I just showed you, but it's still really fun. It's one of my favorite ones. And it looks a little something like this. And as you can see when I'm done doing it, that really did look like I was shuffling up the deck. It has done nothing to the new deck order we started out in. So here's how to do it. I'm going to show you one more time, kind of in a little bit slower motion. Just like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to need to know how to do two cuts for this false cut. You're going to need to know how to do a swing cut, which I just showed you how, so you know how to do that. And you're going to need to know how to do a swivel cut, which is basically where you hold the cards like this, take this finger, pick up on about half the cards, and kind of rotate off your thumb, just like, see what I'm doing? And catch it in mechanics grip, just like that. Okay? So it'll look something like you take half the deck, pick it up, and rotate it off the finger that's holding the deck, and then catch it just like that. It's called a swivel cut. You're going to need to know how to do that, and you're going to need to know how to do the swing cut. So if you don't know how to do those, come back to this video later. So here is how to do that specific false cut. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the deck and you're going to hold it in a biddle grip just like that. And you're going to swing cut about a third of the cards into your hand just like that. Okay, so we've already gone over the swing cut, like you know how to do that. Next thing you're going to do is pick up another third of the deck like you're about to do a swing cut, but you're not going to. You're going to release your ring finger and be holding this deck with your middle finger and this deck with your index finger, alright? And your thumb is just the base and the back. And you're going to come and you're going to grab the deck with your ring finger, and now your thumb's holding that, like a spiral staircase or something, okay? Just like that. So now you're in this position, and your middle finger is going to kind of push this out. Pick this up and push this out as far as it can, this middle packet, and you're going to come and grab it like you would when you were swing cutting a deck. It's just like that, okay? So it's in this position. That picks up, that pushes out. You're going to come and grab it, just like that, and pull it out of the middle. So now this can rest. Now you're still holding this bottom packet and this top packet. You're going to point your finger out while holding this deck, come and swivel this on your two index fingers, until you can catch it, and then drop it on there, and then just simply drop this on top. Just like that, and it has not done anything to the new deck order. So again, swing cut this hand, pick up like you're going swing cut, but don't do it. Grab it with that. Come here and grab the middle packet. Swivel this on your 2 index fingers. Drop that on top. That is really fun one to do. And if you get really good at it, you can get really fast, and it'll look really cool, just like that. And it really does look like you're cutting up the deck. I like to, whenever I do a card trick, do this real quick. And then do the other one. Whoa. Do the other one just like this. So it looks like I've cut the deck up. And then I can, usually I can show them and show there's no order when there really is. But anyway, that's that. And now to get on with the next false cut. So here's how to do this false cut. I'm not too good at it either. It's kind of difficult to do. I'm not the best at it either, but it does not... See, what I did earlier is I kind of messed up the new deck order a little bit. Because I was trying to practice this and I kind of messed it up. But like again, you can look at the top and the bottom card. So we know that will be a false cut when we're done. So I just messed up the trick. I messed up the new deck order. I'm sorry. I'm kind of mad about that, but whatever. So this false cut looks a little something like this, okay? Just like that. And it has not affected the order of the cards, even though they're not new deck order. So here's how to do that specific false cut. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the cards and you're going to hold them in middle grip, which is basically these 2 fingers here, this finger off to the side and this finger just kind of dangling on the middle. And you're going to swing cut the cards like this. Okay, grab it here. And I can go ahead and cut and show you. Alright, just like that. So usually when you do these kind of cuts, you're putting a card on top, that card on top, and that card on top. Okay? Well, what you're going to do is go ahead and let's look at the top card, 9, bottom card's a 4, so we know when we're done what not to look at. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, you're going to swing cut the top. Alright, we gotta look at it again because I messed up. King, ace. Okay, you're going to swing cut about a third of the deck into your hand just like that, okay? And you're going to do it again, only leaving the middle part out jogged, just like that. So swing cut another third into your hand, kind of out jogged, and lay this on top. So now you got this, okay? And you're going to grab the deck just like this. And you're going to hold that. You're going to hold those 2 decks separate, those 2 packets separated as you pull the middle packet out. Okay, so this is what you got. Now you're going to need to know how to do a one-handed cut. So I should have showed a tutorial for how to do that. Basically, you're just going to let that fall because you're holding that break. You're going to let that fall. This finger is going to, gosh, I don't know how to show it best. This finger is going to kind of curl up just like that. And then this will kind of be balanced. Just see, it's kind of like a tent shape. You got it like this, okay? You're holding the deck just like that. And you still got this. When you pull that out, you're going to need to hold it kind of like this. When you pull it out, you're going to face up it, all right? And then as that falls, before the top falls back on it, you got to put that middle pack right there. So let's go ahead and go over how to do a one-handed cut. So usually you would hold it with these 2 fingers right here, the pinky and index finger, putting pressure on it, all right? Just like that. They're the ones holding the cards. These 2 fingers just kind of be here for support, and you pick up about half the deck and let that other deck fall into your hand just like that. So now you're in this position. And you just kind of curl your finger in just like that until it's in a tent shape. Then your thumb would really no longer be able to hold on to that deck. So these fingers would be here just kind of letting it lean on this, all right? And you just kind of let it fall just like that and close it. So for this false cut, let's go over it one more time because I didn't do a very good job. Swing cut just like this. And you're going to hold that break as you pull the middle packet out, okay? And then you're going to hold it face up just like that and let that fall. Now you're going to pick up just like doing a one-handed cut in a tent shape. And as that falls, lay this right there and close it. So it'll look a little something like this at full speed. Just like that. Okay? So I'm kind of mad that I messed up the new deck order, but whatever, it's okay. And as you can see, I've done something. Oh well. But that is a false cut, guys. 100% false. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm sorry for kind of messing it up, alright? So, see y'all later. And I might even show a setup card trick so I can use all 3 of these false cuts. So, see y'all later. Bye.